What is Kid with Skills back? We're doing another run. So today we're going to be working on the Cupid build, hopping straight into it. We're going to be using the Heartseeker bow, which is very convenient for what we're doing with the Cupid build, you know. But we're using the aspect of Rama, and I will explain that shortly. We got the Heartbreak Flourish first, and as an epic, so that's great. So yeah, we'll be hopping into this. We are focusing on Aphrodite Boons, okay? So yeah, with the aspect of Rama, whenever you use your Flourish, it marks the enemies. Those marked enemies will take damage whenever you hit other enemies. They'll take 60%. So this is a good way to just kind of stack damage without focusing one enemy. You kind of just mark as many enemies as possible and then go ham on one. We took Explosive Shot here, and that is incredibly important to this build. So yeah, as far as hammers go, we will be looking for Explosive Shot, which we already have, and Triple Shot. I think that is like the max damage for what we want to do here, so we're going to be playing close up. There's some other alternatives that are listed in the description below, so definitely check that out. Divine Dash, that's perfect, that's what we want here. We're still looking for Aphrodite. We're going to switch this money.
By the three fates.
And we got another Athena. Which is fine, we want Blinding Flash for her for a status effect. But after this, we do want to start focusing on finding more Aphrodite stuff. You can use your Flourish a lot like your basic attack, because it's going to ricochet off an enemy and then hit somebody else who doesn't have the mark. And it's good damage. I got the epic version and I already got a palm on it, so it's like a 30% boost. So it's really strong right now. And we have Divine Dash, so I don't have to worry about a lot of these witches hitting me. And because we're just using the Flourish so much, we're hitting a lot of different enemies even though we're not focusing them. Another thing is, you want to kind of get your secondary effect as fast as you can with this build. That's so sad. Crap shit here. No Blinding Flash, that's what we want. We're going to take the duo though to get rid of that. But you want to find your status effect as fast as possible. So yeah, again, you want to find your secondary status effect as soon as possible. We're going to go Aphrodite here first. If you can get Blinding Flash in this build early, that's amazing. Otherwise, we're focusing getting Aphrodite stuff. You can also replace one of her Strike or Flourish with another status effect, whichever you feel more comfortable with. But here we're going to have both the Heartbreak Strike and the Flourish. So Empty Resolve, Empty Inside, Broken Resolve, and Sweet Surrender are also both a prerequisite for her Legendary, which we're going to be looking for. I'm actually going to take... Oh, I have to take the Heart... Okay, I'm gonna take the Empty Inside because now we have a chance to get a legendary. We don't necessarily need more weak on her her regular strike, so we'll hold off on that. Even though it was an epic, I really wanted to take it. I really wanted to take that, but that's fine. So we are in a good spot to get her legendary though, since we have we have both of the prerequisites we need. Her strike and her flourish, her dash. Her cast, and I believe her call are also prerequisites for her and we didn't get Blinding Flash again, so we're gonna take Fouling Shot, but those are all also prerequisites for her legendary. So we're making good time. We're getting a lot of good stuff. We're just gonna take Snow Burst from this, so when you cast, you can inflict chill in a radius area damage. So that's going to be good too for privilege status. And we'll just grab this darkness. So we're going to be a little weaker than we want to be here since we don't have anything on our strike, which is unfortunate. Hopefully we can make up for that and get that pretty quick. I'm going to cast near her for privilege status from Demeter. So now we got chill and weak on her. Soon we'll get exposed once we get Blinding Flash. Here I'm gonna use him. I think she's gonna jump away. She might come back in. Nope, I did that way too early. That would have shaved like 10 seconds probably off of this fight. Maybe like 5 seconds or so, but that was still solid. Make sure with the snow burst you just cast near bosses to get the chill. So we're making good time. We have 2 Aphrodite Boons, so we're doing okay. So I recommend always trying to get the Hermie Boons out of the way. You can only get 3 of them. So getting them as soon as possible will kind of improve your chances on getting other boons that you may want. I actually want to hit him with the Flourish there. So he just died from the mark from the aspect of Rama. So if we can get faster Flourish or faster attack, which we can get, so we'll take the bonus dashes. So it's always helpful. Do we have money? We don't. We still have some persuasions. We'll start using those once we see boons we don't want. I was really hoping this was the Witch's Circle room, because that would have gone pretty quick.
I had a feeling I'm together.
Yes. We have this.
I'll give you that.
Try to be. Alright, we're gonna switch this.
Give me another.
Switch it again. We'll take it. So almost out of persuasions. Not having great luck on finding other Aphrodite stuff, but hopefully here we pick up Blinding Flash. Don't forget to mark the other enemies where you can with the mark from Aspect of Rama. So I think we're gonna take this wow, and still didn't get it. We're gonna hold out a little bit longer. We're gonna take this too.
We have it.
Okay, so this is going to make our Flourish do more damage, which is perfect for this build. We're going to take the key here for another Persuasion as well. Hopefully we get lucky and grab an Aphrodite here. Come on. Alright, so we're going to take the Drunken Strike, because we need something on our strike at this point. Luckily, we're going to be able to proc privilege status like very consistently now, since I think we have 3 different statuses. This fight is also really good for this aspect, since you can mark different heads and then focus one and still be doing damage. I'll mark this one real quick. Take a death here. Alright, so I'm gonna flip privilege status here and then execute with Thanatos. pretty good fight.
And clear.
Okay, we're doing okay. We'll definitely be doing great if we pick up the legendary and the Elysium. Extra health.
To the top.
So while we're in Elysium, for the hammer, we'll be looking for triple shot, because triple shot with explosive shot does a crap ton of damage. It's also great because it's AoE, so it just makes damaging foes so much easier. But we have to play close because it's explosive shot is close range.
Come on out. So much for them.
Okay, Swift Strike is great. We're taking the faster Flourish too. We still have that chaos thing on. Should be gone after this room. Yeah. Which will make my Flourish stronger. Now your Flourish is your main source of damage, but having it do a lot of damage is fantastic. Triple shot. Perfect. We're gonna take this. Still looking for Blinding Flash and the Aphrodite legendary, but
Don't pick won't be pleased.
a double Boon is always good. We're just gonna do Frozen Touch. Revenge damage is okay.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
She'll get over it.
Exactly. You see the damage we're doing here with the triple explosive shot? Consistently mark or do the Flourish in there as well. Just for the extra status effect too. Can I stop this like this? Cool.
I'm satisfied.
Blinding Flash finally. So we can stop looking or taking her stuff. Hopefully we can find a free, not free, but Aphrodite in here. Yep. And we got the legendary. So this is where we're gonna really start doing a crap ton of damage. Also, if we get Sweet Surrender too, that also makes them take more damage. But your weak effects also have a 15% chance to charm foes. So this is gonna be fantastic. We'll just take this extra right here. We have a Persuasion, so we're gonna switch this. We're gonna do it one more time. Got another Aphrodite, beautiful. So what we want from this is Sweet Surrender. We kill this as fast as possible. No more of those things will spawn. Beautiful. If we get Sweet Surrender here. Oh, we didn't get it. Okay, that's fine. We'll take Aphrodite's aid though. That acts almost as an execute. We'll take the Palm. Hoping for another Aphrodite. Nope. See if we can get more stacks. So we're gonna do the strong drink just for the extra damage from fountains.
Much better.
And we should be able to shred them pretty quickly. Gonna wait till they both go invincible. Gonna stay on him even. Okay. So Asterius just popped his invincibility. So make sure they got privileged status here. And then I can just execute with Aphrodite as well. So super fast fight. You kind of just want to keep them on top of each other, especially with Aphrodite, and you gotta be careful with Thesis Shield, but especially with Thanatos, because you can just really pop them with that. Yeah, that's honestly the fastest boss fight in the game. At least for me, anyways. So we're gonna keep Aphrodite in hopes we find Sweet Surrender.
One more stop.
hate the little mice because the little rats, they just make it slower since they're harder to find and hit.
Do that. Not yet.
Just trying to get through these rooms as fast as possible.
My chances are a mess.
I was able to deflect those with the phalanx shot.
Lady Aphrodite.
Sweet surrender, perfect. So they're gonna take even more damage now.
Let's just go down this Satan hole and come back. No use.
If we can get a quick satyr sack here, that'd be amazing. We did. Wow.
Santa's here.
Now we can't do that. We'll do more revenge damage.
Entire sack of something. Pleasure doing
Brilliant
business.
repost, beautiful. That's actually pretty good. It's gonna help our damage output a little bit.
Fang bearings.
So we gotta kill him in like a minute if I want a PR here. I don't know if I can. But we got the majority of what we wanted in this run, so that's already fantastic.
Been waiting long?
This is my third try this in a row trying to get this legendary. Finally we got it, so I'm happy. And it's been doing great as far as the damage output. Got an immediate charm on him. Oh, I think I charmed him too. Okay. Looked like he was charmed for a sec. I'm gonna be able to go for the execute when he comes back.
Oh, it shall be my pleasure.
Okay, it only takes him down to the shield, so I gotta make sure I catch his invulnerability after. Because I would have shaved off a bunch of time. It's okay though, because I still have my other execute.
Let's finish this.
We are not finished.
So the charm doesn't last long on bosses, but it's still nice to have sometimes. Just get some pressure off of you. That's fine. I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna chunk him. Ugh, again, I should have waited. Alright, so when he does lasers this time... Okay. I was actually gonna wait till the next one. That's really funny. Now I'm gonna call this. And he's dead. Beautiful. Honestly, I think I'm only like a few seconds off my other time.
You owe this victory to all your relatives.
Yes, I do.
You are quite strong.
I did it. In the name of someone very sore.
Oh, I was
right
like
now.
40 seconds off. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, let's go over this build though. So yeah, aspect of Rama is the aspect we use. It's just I use this so we can share damage more effectively. All right, let's get rid of some of this stuff. So unhealthy fixation we want to keep in there. Get rid of drunken strike, and we'll get rid of explosive shot. We'll go over the hammers and some of the other boons I use afterwards. We want this on. Where's explosive shot? Here it is. So we want Heartbreak, Flourish on. Sweet surrender. So I think we're only missing. Actually, we're missing two things that I really like to have in this build, which is Heartbreak Strike, and then the other one is Broken Resolve. And I think Broken Resolve just increases the potency, I believe, of the weak effects. But yeah, so kind of the order you want to do this build in is you want to get either Heartbreak Strike or Heartbreak Flourish first. You can kind of interchangeably take another status effect for either the Strike or the Flourish, but I would definitely recommend something that has a status effect. But you know, if you get Unhealthy Fixation early and you want to be inflicting the charm as much as possible, I would definitely get both the Flourish and the Strike. Those are both prerequisites for the Legendary, as well as Empty Inside, Sweet Surrender, and Broken Resolve. Broken Resolve I didn't get, but so Unhealthy Fixation again. Your weak effects also have 15% chance to charm foes for 4 seconds. So that's really good. Get some aggro off you and get some extra damage out of enemies attacking each other. So that's great. Aspect of Sharanga or Aspect of Rama, you have Celestial Sharanga, which cause shade suffering. So that's that mark that goes above their heads that looks look probably a little bit different. So when they have that mark on their head, if you attack another enemy, they'll take 60% of that damage. But you can stack that with Sweet Surrender, so they take even more of that shared damage. So that's why this build's gonna be so effective if you can get this Sweet Surrender early into some of the other weak status modifiers. So that's really the core of the Cupid build, is just getting weak effects out as much as possible, so that you can also get the charm effects out as well. So like kind of the secondary stuff we'll talk about that you want to take on this build. So Divine Dash, one of it's probably the best boon in the game, best dash for sure. So you always want to take that. Then I think to get the most out of the bow, in my opinion anyways, you want to take Triple Shot and Explosive Shot. I play the bow really close up, and so with the Triple Shot you're going to get a branching shot that comes out like that, or kind of like that, but the sides are more further out. But point blank with Explosive Shot, all those shots can hit the enemy. So I was like pretty much one-shotting a lot of things that didn't have armor, or like getting them really far down with this combo. The only bad thing about Explosive Shot is you have no range, so you have to play close up, but that's not an issue if you have Divine Dash. We took Phalanx Shot for a cast. The cast isn't super important for this build, and Phalanx Shot is pretty reliable, so I just took that. We got Parting Shot as a duo. I don't think it's a great duo, so I really took it just to get off the Boon list. Another thing we took, since we had Divine Dash and Phalanx Shot, was Blinding Flash. That gives you another status effect, and if you can get that early and have Heartbreak Strike and Heartbreak Flourish, then you can dedicate both those slots to Heartbreak Strike or Flourish, the Aphrodite versions, and have Blinding Flash as your second status that is exposed, which is more backstab damage, so you're being mobile, staying up close and hitting enemies in the back. You're doing 50% more damage, so that's great. But yeah, that's really the core of the Cupid builds. I would say if you're curious about what you should be taking from Hermes, something that increases the speed of your Flourish or your attack. I think we did get one of them here. I don't remember the names off the top of my head, but yeah, Swift Strike, I think Swift Flourish might be the other one, or Swift Special, something like that. That just makes you be able to get that damage out faster. But yeah, guys, that is the Cupid build. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Definitely subscribe and like the video, and definitely check out my Twitch channel. I run Hades I run Hades almost every day, so definitely follow the Twitch account so you know when that is happening. Do different builds, getting into speedrunning and whatnot. I'll play some other games as well. But yeah, definitely check that out. Thank you for watching, and I will peep you guys later. Peace.